In modern war, you will die like a dog for no good reason. Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host. Hold on. Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you to this game called This War of Mine. Now, what is this game all about? Honestly, I have no clue. It was a game gifted to me by our good old friend on the channel, Narbong. So, I can only hope it's a good game for a good weekly for the main series. So, let's just see what happens, and hope we get options to lower the volume soon enough. Ooh, it uses a controller, does it? Okay. There we go. That should be fine. And it's also advertising Frostpunk, ironically. Huh. Interesting. That is a good... I enjoyed playing Frostpunk. Alright, so... what should I play? Stories or Survive? Right, well, I can't use stories, so I guess we'll just go for Survive for now. Day 1. Ooh, okay. Ordinary people in a war zone. Fair enough, then. How long has this siege lasted? It's hard to say when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. Phones don't work, there is a shortage of food and meds, and many people are left homeless. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends, so when the war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pav while scavenging for supplies. He used to be Pogoran's star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of war. So they teamed up, hoping for the best. I see. Huh. Slightly wounded, slightly sick. Skilled scavenger. Good cook, fast runner, skilled scavenger. Alright, so what am I doing down here then? What should I make? Household items. What we need. A bunch of stuff we don't even begin to have. Okay. How do I see things? Our things. We have literally nothing. Our shelter is depressingly one depressingly ugly ruin. We should do something about it. We only have one chair. We lack beds, and we have to sleep on the floor. It's hard to get good night's sleep on hard cold concrete. No, it's not. And the condition of those who are sick or wounded may drastically worsen. You're a bunch of wusses. We don't have a radio. We don't know what's going on in the city. We really miss books. A good book could help us forget the horrors of war. Staying here is slightly better than living on the streets. We lack cigarettes. We have breaches in the walls. Our shelter is not safe, and we have to constantly be on guard. Right, okay. So what's this upgrade thing then? Okay, that's to improve our workshop. I hope we manage to keep it warm. Okay, so I can use the mouse to switch between everywhere then. What's that? Show me this thing. Are you scavenging there? That's what it looks like. Alright, so if that's scavenging, what about up there? And you can go through there, I suppose. And tell me what that is. Components. Components. Various components needed to make anything around. Nails. Oh, that's what it is. Alright, so we'll grab that. Can I just move that over? Thank you. Wood. Essential for the component for all kinds of stuff. We can chop it to fuel stoves and heaters. Okay. Electrical parts. Some electrical parts. They will come in handy if we want to introduce advanced improvements to our shelter. Okay. Alright then. What about in there? We have herbs. Various herbs that can be used to make medical medications and roll up cigarettes. Why are you trying to focus on cigarettes, you bunch of morons? Parts, okay? And more electricalness. Right. More herbs, a pick lock. It's single use, but it opens locks quickly and quietly. Only if you know how to use it. I will have you know. Alright, so can we, like, pick up the chair, then? No, we can sit on it. Okay. So... is it a case of we have to move the rubble in order to get through them? You don't need to move that rubble, technically, because if we move this rubble, we will have gotten that rubble. And also, are all their items separate? No. No, they're not. Okay, so if we work on the basis you going down there... you're now able to come out and search things. Right. We need more wood for a bed. We could make a stove. We can make a metal workshop. Allows us to make tools, such as clearing stuff. Consumables. Consumables are never good things to have at the moment. Especially the fuel, which we don't need. But we could use the radio. They did say they wanted a radio. It would be great to listen to current news and weather forecasts. We could be better prepared to deal with hardships if we know about them well in advance. When there's nothing on the news, we can listen to music to brighten our mood. Okay. Drag and place to an empty destination. Right, so it's a case of where do we want to live? We don't want to live on the surface, on this roof, because that can get shelled, and we don't want to live on the bottom, because that can get collapse. So if we basically make our home this little area down here, I think that can work. Alright, how's this guy doing then? More parts, clean water, some relatively clean water. You'll need it to prepare a good meal or make alcohol. And more wood, that's good. Okay, and now go search up there. Oh, we can get a bio. We can get the biographies on each of them. Okay. Interesting. Raw food, but would be more nutritious if cooked. Okay, fair enough. Can you break down a barricade then? Yeah, you can. Pretty easily, too. Alright, so... what the hell's this? Jewelry, a valuable bartering item. Okay. Alright, alright. Suppose now you can go down there and do that. Can we make more beds? Like we said we wanted to. Yes, we have the ability to make 2 beds. There we go. There's a bed. Right, with those 2 beds, we will then be able to make what we need to make. More stuff for us. Cool, cool. Good. And even more stuff for us, even better. And you need to really start making that, if you don't mind. Thank you. Oh, you can climb through the wall like that? Okay. So, do we still have a lockpick, or did I use that? No, we still have a lockpick. It's single use, so we need the best use for a single-use item like that. And currently, the best one I can think of would be that there. Because, well... so if you go into bed like so, because you're injured... what do we get from in here? Books. A good book is uplifting. The more we have, the better. If times are hard, we can make them into fuel for heater for our stove. Okay. Alright, you're injured, aren't you? Yes, you are. So you should probably... You listen to the radio and you get in the bed. Day 1. The rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Failure to comply could result in death. Well, that's always good to know. You, get into bed. You. Marco. You need to help your friend by doing something. Do we have any resources to make anything else? Ooh, we can make another bed. Okay, I suppose that is something we should probably do. Okay, that's one bed created then. So, can we close the door now? Because we don't need that to be open. Okay. Is that open there? The night. Okay. Okay. So, what happens about the night right now? Plan the night. Okay, someone needs to scavenge, and okay. You're slightly wounded, so I think you should be able to guard. He needs to we need Marco to scavenge, because he's skilled at it. This neighborhood recently got shelled, and many houses are still burning. People are fleeing for their lives in a hurry, so we may find some useful stuff there without meeting anyone. Okay, what about over here? Decrepit squat. It's been inhabited by the homeless since long before the war. We've always been struggling with the lack of food and might not have survived the recent shortages. They shouldn't be a threat, and we could find some useful items there. Semi-detached house. Half of it's in ruin, but there are people living in the other half. They don't seem friendly. At night, you could probably hear gunshots fired from somewhere. We could probably scour the abandoned thing for supplies if we manage to get past. Huge amounts of food, lots of meds, huge amounts of weapons and parts, but danger. Okay, so the huge amounts of materials, some weapons, huge amounts of weapons, some parts, and they both have lots of parts, and then this just has some meds and food too. So, yeah. That seems best for me, if you ask me. So, yeah, let's get ready. Backpack. I don't think there's anything worthwhile for you to take with you. So... Oh! The house is still burning. Is it safe to go inside? Probably not really, but we do need our material. Do need things. Okay, that is a lot of things we've just picked up. What can we see inside? Okay. What do we have here? Broken toy. This toy has seen lots of things, but could be seen... We need the food. Wow. There is a lot of stuff here we could probably use. Alright, what's in the bed? Bandages. We do have someone injured. So, if I put the wood in there and then take the bandages... What's in this pile, then? A lot of scraps. There's something down there, Okay. That's not good. We hear someone. Okay, we didn't hear someone. What were we hearing? What's in the locker? Can you get through the rubble, then? Oh, it's a fucking mouse. Bloody rodent. Alright. Okay. I should have had everyone scavenging. Oh well, you live, you learn. If only I had some kind of shovel. Indeed, but we don't have tools, so I can't really give you that ability. Am I going to be allowed to return here? I get the feeling I'm not. And that's going to be annoying because there's a lot of resources here. I kind of feel tempted to save the teddy bear. It's locked, but your tools should do the trick. What tools? You don't have any. There's literally nothing left for us to pick up, is there? You know what? You can go through that rubble and see what that is. I mean, we have time. Don't we, Marco? Rubble removal takes a while. A long while. To the point of I'm wondering if we're going to run out of time before the rubble's cleared. Kind of thing. I think we have till 5. Looking at that. And that's going to be done. Even I think we should be able to complete this before 4. No, don't stop. There. See what's in this. We could use something. Weapon parts. Yeah, okay. We'll take the weapon parts, just so that we have some beginning of weapons. But I'm out of supplies, so... Or inventory space to gather supplies. So yeah. Gotta make do with what you can. Look, I've got bandages. Let's dress that wound. The night was calm. Marco had been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. Alright, you're slightly wounded. Alright, let's fix that up then. And you. Yeah, your stomach probably is wondering. So, we need somewhere... Allows us to heat the shelter so we don't get ill. We can prepare wood. Alright, but what we need is a stove. Just so that we can make our food. So, where do we want to put that stove? Right there seems like a decent place. Day 2. The rebel leader instructed us not to warn listeners not to... yeah, okay, that's the exact same as day 1. Right, let's cook things. We need 2 fuel. Okay. A simple cooked meal. What do you mean 0? I had vegetables. I brought vegetables. Well, we need to use our wood to make some stuff, it seems. Where do you think you're going? You're meant to be clearing up that, if you can. Can you open the door? Arrive? No. No, you can't. We could make a chair. It'll make us feel better during tough times. Can I upgrade this? Improved workshop. I am lacking some wood. Because I've just been using that wood to make fuel for us. Right. Well, we should make that food, I guess. No, wait, stop. You're not the chef. He's the chef. He should be cooking. Maybe he can do something more special with this. Yeah, he uses less water. If I use you, it takes 5 water. If I use you, it would take, again, 5 water. But using Parav, I don't know your name, it takes 3 water. So we get more from it. And less fuel! God damn it. Well, theoretically, we can, well, not quite make all the food. But is that from is that from the game or me? That dog barking. I can't actually tell. A simple disease will kill you in a few days without medicine. Well, that doesn't help if we don't have any medicine to use. Right, you can get a bit of food in you, I suppose. Everyone can eat. I shouldn't be eating because you're only a bit hungry. And I should be rationing. But, yeah. Diary. Shooting for 5 stars. Alright. Well, in full honesty, there's not much else I can do tonight. Is there anything else I can build? No, because all I've got is this stuff. Right, alright then. So, let's just end the day, I guess. Why are you having him scavenge? Oh, this place is new. Caution advised. Before the war, you could have your car repaired here. There was a decent family business run by an impulsive son and his elderly father. If they still live there, they might be willing to trade with us. Alternatively, we might find lots of parts and food. Alright. St. Mary's Church is still a place for meetings for local community. Priest Orek is known for his charitable work and offering refuge to the poor. He might have something to give away or trade. The vestry behind the church is devastated and abandoned. We could find some useful materials there. Alright, well, I think we need to go back to the cottage. Quite frankly, with 2 people. Wait. Oh! I can only send 1 person. Oh, that sucks. What did we find at the cottage? We found food, I know that much, so... yeah. You're no longer sick, which is good. You get to guard, you get to sleep, and then we're going to send you to scavenge again. So, do I have to? No, I don't have to. Alright, well, Marco, I know you're tired, but... well, we need the food. And everything else that's here. So, be nice to us. It kind of sucks you can only send 1 person to scavenge, though. I must say. Sugar's used for the fermentation process of making alcohol, is it? Alright, then. Well, at least we've done most things, so we basically just need to pick up all the resources we left behind yesterday, then. Look, we don't need alcohol. We do not need... I'm sorry, but we just don't. What we need is wooden parts. So we've got 20 parts and 12 wood here. And the veg. But that's the best we can do at the moment, because that's all we can gather up. Should be careful of the snipers. Although there weren't any here before, but I guess they can change day by day. So yeah, I think it's time for us to leave. That's a simple day done in there. Okay. Day 3. I found plenty of real fine stuff. What a night. We've been raided. Someone came at night to take our things by force. Someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared than us, so they didn't do much harm. Too bad we had no weapons. Parif was wounded, but the attackers didn't steal anything. We should put more people on guard. Well, I'm glad we had someone on guard then. Right, if you're wounded, go use the bandages. Whereas you can cook and give us our double food today. Because we have the veg. But we don't have enough water to make our own. Which is annoying. Alright, yeah. Marco needs to go to bed. The rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners to not cross the front line. Failure could result in death. Blah, blah, blah. Alright then. Bruno. What can we make then? Right, we need water, so we need to put it somewhere where it can gather rain for us. Where would such a place be? Right, well, the best place I can see it to be would be up there. Because there's a hole in there, although I'm not even sure if it makes a difference where you put it. What else could we need? Homemade filter to use to purify rainwater. You know what? We could probably use that. Especially if we then use it on the purifying filter. We need to find a way through there, though. What do we need to upgrade this? More mechanical parts. Right, okay. Whoa, what the... Alright, so... what do you do with this? Clean water, components we need. a filter. Oh, and with that we should be able to get our food today. Are you just gonna go and eat something, or where are you going? Our mum is sick. Please help us. We live several blocks away from here. Our mum's very ill. She needs medications. Could you please spare any? Without your help, she will die. After Daddy went to fight, we only have her. Please. Someone save us. Maybe later. It's alright, they didn't say no. Well, we don't have someone who can get sick at the moment. And that's taking its time to make rainwater. Alright, so, Marco, I think you've earned food, so... And I want to give Parave the next batch of food, because he's going to be the one cooking, going out tonight. Oh wait, I can actually tune the radio? Oh, what's that? Despite desperate counterattacks by the rebels trying to lift the siege off Pogoren, the city remains cut off. Government forces do not allow any aid to reach the city, claiming it would end up in rebel hands. Of course they would. Classical music is playing. Ooh, so much nicer. What else do we have? The upcoming days should be still nice and warm, perfect for a stroll in the park. Okay. Good to know. Well, I guess I can put the classical music on then while we wait. We're mostly just waiting for the water right now so that Mr. Chef can go and cook. Okay, so we don't actually need to go up there to gather the rainwater. Alright, well, Bruno, it's time for you to cook something for yourself. Giving Pareve the... Damn it, there's no smokes left. Why are you people obsessed with smoking? You don't need to. Stop it. It's hard to work without rest. Yeah, I don't blame you there, my good man. I can imagine it would be. Well, we've got these boulders cleared out now, because I assume we don't need to actually put them there. We might need to figure out a way to get over there or something, but other than that, I think we're done for this day. So let's sleep. Marco's sleeping. You know what, we'll have them both sleeping, just so they're ready. And then we're going to have Parave scavenge. Problem is, what can he scavenge for? I think we'll go to St. Mary's Church. And because it says it has trade options, I'm going to take the teddy bear with us. Along with the jewellery. Yeah. That seems good to me. Because it's... They may have need for the teddy bear, and they might need for the jewellery, so... Who knows? When I was a child, I would come here with my parents. Is that the father? Over there? It looks like it. Welcome. We've been robbed recently, so we have little left. I see. My flock sleeps beneath the church. Please do not disturb them. Alright, so shall we trade? Yeah, we can trade. Our things. What do you want? You have a lot of options. Not in the way of weaponry, though. What's this, then? Herbal meds. Simple medications based on the herbs. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. Still, they're better than nothing. Alright. Coffee. Some of us drink it to find strength. It's a limited commodity. What would you want for this? You've got to be kidding. Show me more. You want 2 diamonds for the med. You won't accept 2 diamonds for the meds. Ah. What's this? Tobacco. No. We won't make tobacco, thank you. Well, what else can we find around here? Can I take this? Or is something gonna go mad with us? Well, we seem to be allowed to grab it. Don't know if we need it, anything else. What do we have downstairs? Wow, that's a long way to go. But it also looks like it has a potential lot of everything. The door is grated. I need a saw blade to get through. There's a mark on the wall and a few words. Here lies Roxy, the best dog in the world. Aww. Why don't I trust walking over here? I'm surprised they don't react to when I'm, like, trying to salvage things in front of them. Well, we've got people down here, so... What are you doing here? Leave now. Okay, apologies. I thought you might be interested in talking. I'm sorry. I didn't know you'd be that bad with me. My mistake. Jeez. Alright, so what do we have in here then? We can't see anything in there. It's boarded up. There must be something blocking it from the other side. Obviously, they couldn't make this easy. Alright, well, let's try trading again. So, what could you potentially want? Common stuff, not very interesting. Wood. Very generous of you. Okay, so that's a good attitude. What if I start getting rid of all the wood? That won't do. Try harder. Wow, meds appear to be worth a lot. So I can trade 2 diamonds for the gun parts and 3 bullets. Anything else I can get? No. Not a cigarette. Don't know how much a cigarette's worth. It looks like this is the actual maximum we can get for the diamonds. Okay. Well then. Fair enough. I think this is what we'll go with. I can't carry that much. Of course you can't. I forgot about that. Inventory space is a thing. Alright, so we go and put 2 bullets back, 2 wood back, and then we can trade the 2 diamonds for the gun parts and everything. So, that seems fine with me. Hello, Parave, you're back. Day 4. I found plenty of really fine stuff. What a night. I'm sure you did. What happened while we were gone? Marco is feeling much better. We just have to keep an eye on him. What do you mean, keep an eye on him? What's wrong with him? He was just a little wet, that's all. I assume we got more water? Right. Let us make a filter. Then. Nope, can't do anything with that right now. Should just make sure we make a filter and use it every day. Is what I can feel. Just because that way we can get some water. And guarantee getting water. So, what do I need to upgrade our food? More mechanical parts. Yeah, that was what I was lacking. So, that is what I'm going to have to find tonight. Right, so I really got nothing to do but wait for the water then. Oh, well, look at the fact we've got 7 water. That'll be generating 4 water. End the day, and then see if we still have that water, and then see if we get that water back. I have some stuff to exchange. Okay. Alright, what do you want? Look, have a look at what I've brought. Okay, you're tempting me. Oh wait, that's our stuff, not their stuff. This is their stuff. Oh, I thought it was a little weird. Oh, so okay, so it does actually tell us the value of each thing. Such as, it would cost you, you can have it for almost nothing. Kind of thing. So, we really want those carrots. Right. Vegetables, 5 electrical parts, a teddy bear electrical, 3 teddy bears electrical, and 2 wood equal what we're exchanging for. Okay, so, what else might we want here? Bandages, canned food. We need a way of making food, or money kind of scenario type thing. Also, we need to work out how much what we need to make weapons, really. So for now, I think we'll just go with this. Although, then again, this is probably worth a bit. 1 wood is worth 2 water. Alright. Alright. We're slowly making our... You know what, let's just deal this. I'll be here if you need any more. Okay, well, Parvo, let's upgrade our workbench. Enables the manufacture of more sophisticated items and appliances, providing us with more options to get food or meds and trade for goods. We can upgrade it further to make electrical improvements. Okay, but what about this metal one? Allows us to make tools such as shovels for clearing rubble, crowbars for breaking doors, and knives for self-defense. We could use it to build even more advanced tools or even repair firearms. Why haven't I made one of those yet? Just because it just needed to be made, no more than anything. Alright, so. How much is this? That takes 3 components to make. Alright, so. Yeah, trade. Just put the sugar in for now. How much is 2 water worth? 3 water. Alright, if it's 3 water, then that should be 2.5 wood. Like, basically. Alright, 1.5. That's what... If we give everything an actual value, so far saying sugar is 3, wood is 2, water is 1. So, logically, you should... No, sugar is 2. No. Okay, maybe we need to work out that number a bit better. But it looks like components have the exact same value as water, which half makes sense. Because 3 components makes 4 water. So logically, water should be worth slightly less than it. I don't think there's anything else we need off you at the moment, friend. We kind of have a lot. But I'll confirm that to you. You're wasting my time. Probably. At the moment, just because I want to see what we need. Alright, so, friend, I don't think we need you anymore. So... yeah. Right now, we should... What does upgrading this do? Apart from making the tools, more tools such as an axe or a saw blade, we can also fix simple broken firearms and helmets here. We can even upgrade it to make ammo and fix bulletproof vests. Okay, so we need more wood and more components for that. What things do we have around this house that we need? Because... if we make 2 picklocks, just for now, and have Parave go downstairs, as it shows us quickly everything that needs a picklock. There's a total of 4 in the house, but if we want to upgrade things, we only have enough to be able to... Right. Should I upgrade this? I don't think so right now. What we do need to do is get through this rubble, so we're doing that. I should really be stopping because I'm basically out of time already. but I'm gonna probably wait until the end of the day. Maybe I should make the moonshine distillation, just so we can get some moonshine, which we can then use to trade with. Because we know we know of a trader, at least. And we know a bunch of where it can get a bunch of sugar. It's called Grandma's house. But what we desperately need tomorrow is, well, food. Raw food. So, yeah. I still don't know if that dog is coming from the game or me or outside my window at the moment. Alright, we've unlocked the locker. What do we have inside? We have another pick lock. That's nice. A book and medication. Medication's the important one, really. Right, we could thus go upstairs and picklock that door and then start rummaging through it. But there's not any point right now. Okay. I don't think there's anything else left for us to do. Okay, I'm doing one more scavenging, just because I want to know if I need to restart or not. Supermarket. There's danger. Quiet house. It's in the housing estate that seems almost untouched. It's a calm area of little houses with porches and gardens, but most of the houses are still inhabited. People are trying to lead normal lives there. They've got nothing to look there. We've got nothing to look for there unless we're willing to steal. Ah. So no. Alright, well, most thing we need is food. So, yeah. You're the one that should be sleeping, and then Bruno's guarding. Yeah. I love how there's only seems to be 3 of us. Can we get more of us later? Alright, we're going to take the picklock, just because we might need the picklock. And then we're going to scavenge. I wonder if the owners are still around. Well, first we just gotta scavenge everything we can find. And then we can establish what we want to determine what we want. No more hiding, we meet in heaven. Well, that sounds delightful. Well, that had a lot for just... I love how the filing cabinet had more than the scrap pile on the floor. Hey you, I need meds for my father. Got some? I'm afraid I don't at the moment, actually. Don't act stupid, just leave. Okay, what do you have? You have food. We definitely need the food. You have a lot of tools. I prefer to trade this for medicine, alcohol, bandages, or alcohol. Okay, I wish I'd known that before, because we're kind of running on nothing right now. We really need this food. Wow, this is a very big area. I wonder if I could actually steal it. Is there a way to walk? Careful, Marco. Careful, Marco. Quietly. 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 He's right there. Meaning there's not really that much we can do. Okay, so I can actually jump up here. That's good. So maybe we can find something more worthwhile trading that can be used to trade with. Like a teddy bear. That'll do. That's got to be worth something. Hey, mate, I want to trade. What would you like for the teddy bear? And all the wood... Oh! Okay, the teddy bear's worth a bit. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so with that food, we'll be able to survive. And then if we go back upstairs and just max out our inventory, it's time for us to leave, it seems. Right, we have food. That's the key thing. That's a key thing that we want and need. The night was calm. Bruno... It seems that Bruno is starting to feel a bit unwell. Slightly sick. Well, suck it up. A better stove. You know what? No. No. This is where it's time to leave it. I'd like... So, everyone, this has been This War of Mine. I'm currently 76 minutes into the recording, so it's clearly I am enjoying it. Because I love these sorts of games that make you think, make you strategize, and everything. And then I can be as big a heartless bastard as I possibly can be. Well, anyway. What can I say? Would you guys like to see more of this? I'm not sure if it's good for a main series, so like on the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but it might be good for a weekly series. But I'll leave that, guys, up for you to choose. So, everyone, I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet. And next week, for next week, which will be next time, please tell me, which thing should I upgrade? Any other tips I should know? But I'm afraid that, for now, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.